sweet even when they hurt. You wanna feel, wanna fall in love, wanna give it all up, but you don't want to lose your control. Are we playing this game? Oh, are we playing this game? Are you too afraid, or are you giving in? Let the games begin, 'cause I play to win. I playing this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tuesday Night Rocket League. I am Glitch, aka Grayson, and as always, I'm so honored to bring you guys all of the action for the 2026 season for CIU Rocket League. Tonight's nightcap is your gold team going up against Rittmeyer. The blue team, unfortunately, did lose their match earlier in the evening. But we have all the faith that they're going to be able to bounce back next week. We have our sights set on the gold team, as like I said, they're going up against Rittmeyer, and they are going to be looking to go 4-0 on the season. But before we get into any of that, we want to say a massive thank you to our sponsor, 40 Esports. With the help from 40 Esports, our players are being powered by coaches, esports material, and other resources to help power a collegiate esports program to operate at the best of its ability. And we cannot be more excited with the partnership of 40 Esports and CIU Esports. Very excited to see how that partnership continues to grow. So let's move on to tonight. Your gold team, like I've said, are going up against Rittmeyer, and they will be looking to go 4-0. Last week, they won their series 3-1, and it was a beautiful thing to watch. I was so impressed. As we all were, we were all just in chat, just kind of just marveling at their performance. And it was something to behold, definitely a sight to behold for sure. What went well? What did they do so well? Well, first and foremost, teamwork made the dream work last week. They worked so well as a team. They were playing pinball with each other, basically. Ball would go here, ball would go there. And it was basically they were just passing, playing ping pong the whole night. And then all of a sudden the ball would go in the back of the net and the momentum would shift, and they did so well at just playing together as a team. They scored at will, which is number 2. And that's something that I just really kind of marveled at, was how just insane they were scoring. Really running up the score, especially in the last game, and they did a great job. And then the last little bit was individuals made the team great. All three of these guys, Casey, Big Turk, and Game Hawk, just came together as a team, conquered their battles in the 1v1s, and they did such a great job. So how are they going to top last week's performance? I don't know, but I'm ready to see it. These guys are in the lobby. Engines are going to go 4-0 on the season. These guys got to win 1-0, get 1-0 on the night. Let's see if they can do it. CIU gold team against Rittmeyer starts right now. So Gamehawk disrupts a little bit of a play right there from the Rittmeyer player. The ball kind of goes haywire. Just a little bit of a miscommunication. Gonna go front post shot. It's saved by Big Turk. And then Casey's gonna hit it clear. That's going on goal right now. Has to be saved by Renix from Rittmeyer. And it's saved very, very well, if I might say so. The Big Turk's coming in. And this is exactly, these guys are picking up exactly where they left off. It's the speed of play right now from CIU is just something so amazing to see. See if they can keep it up and get the first goal of the night. As Big Turk and Gamehawk are trying to pinch. Casey's coming in for the save. He saves it off the post. A little bit of a double there and a missed shot there from the Rittmeyer player. But a little bit of a double. They're trying to pinch it clear. I see what they're trying to do. But Casey with a big save there. So far, so good for CIU. Just a little bit of a tiny mistake there, trying to get the ball clear off that earlier pinch. But other than that, it's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. I don't think anything really to write home about. CIU needs a shot on goal, I think, to kind of get the momentum in their way. It could be coming in. Big Turk does. He does choose to forfeit his chance at going for a shot to rotate. Very disciplined move there. And I don't know if I said it or not in pregame, but Rittmeyer is a very familiar opponent for these guys in CIU Gold. They played before. And they played the last 2 seasons as well, if I might add. At least I can remember playing them the last 2 seasons, or at least casting the game. Oh, big shot on the, oh, there it is. There's the gates are gonna open now, hopefully. A huge opening goal there. It only took a little under 3 minutes. But Gamehawk misses off the right post, and Big Turk there is there to get it into the back of the net. Thank you all for tuning in. Perfect time to tune in, as we got to see the opening goal. Big Turk's going to try and get this 50. He can't. But a big goal there to open up the account for the CIU Golden Rams. Oh, man. Gamehawk misjudged that one a little bit. Probably thought it was going to get hit. 40 or Esports in the chat, everybody. A huge thank you to them. Our main sponsor for this 2026 season, as Casey makes it 2-0, an open net. And that's what you love to see. Open nets are the hardest goals to score in Rocket League for a reason. So all the pressure is on you in one moment. But Casey says, thank you very much. Puts it in the back of the net. 2-0 to the good guys. Gamehawk now. He's getting going. Casey with the assist. Let's see this replay. Just a poor clearance there from the Rittmeyer player. And it's another easy tap in for a man in gold. Gamehawk leaves no doubt, puts it in the back of the net, makes it 3-0. A minute 30 now left on the clock. If I'm CIU, go get one more. See what you can do, play your offense. It's only game 1. No need to just abandon the game plan because everything's going right. If anything, it shows that your game plan's going very well, and you should keep doing what you're doing. But love to see it from the boys. They're picking up where they left off. If you missed pregame, we talked a lot about how this team looking to go 4-0 in the season, as they do concede a goal 3-1 with under a minute left. Just a little bit of a mistake there, getting in each other's way, maybe. All good though, nothing to worry about. But yeah, these guys are looking to go 4-0. And to do that, they got to go 1-0 on the night. Just focus on this game. Don't focus on your season. But they're playing. I'm bringing this up because my point is they're playing really good Rocket League, playing at a high level, playing together as a team very well as well. So right now they're playing perfect Rocket League, and we want to see them continue to get better. 30 seconds left. Play some good defense here now. Momentum's starting to shift towards Rittmeyer. They got the last goal. So if I'm CIU, I'm getting a lot of big clearances. Get the ball in the air as long as possible. And if you have an opportunity to score another one, then make sure you make it count. That opportunity will not come unless, and it doesn't. And that's the GGs in chat. We move on to game 2. Game 1 goes to CIU. And picking up where they left off is such a great feeling, especially as a caster, because the caster's curse is real, you guys. My entire career as a caster, the curse has followed me. But good job for CIU. Goals from all 3 guys, assists from all 3 guys. So our pregame points stand. These guys are playing at a high level, and they are playing as a team well, and individuals are making the team play well. So that's a perfect formula to play perfect Rocket League, if I do say so myself. So if CIU gets this clear, which I hope they do. Oh, it's super awkward, and they don't have the height. They did not have the height. Samuel makes sure he's up and he's reading that ball very well and gets it in the back of the net. An instant response for Rittmeyer. Oh, very poor clearance there. Big Turk might make him pay. He can't get the speed on it. A great pass across the field from Casey. And Gamehawk just attacking the ball, man. You love to see that. So CIU doing what they can to keep it dangerous. Playing good defense at that. A little bit more north and south. Hit the ball north and south, forwards and backwards. And the rotation is off for CIU. And Gamehawk is the first one back. Does a good job. Does get demoed in the process. They're going to be a man down, but could make them pay in this counterattack. Casey can read this right. He could get a shot, and it's cleared before he can shoot. So now we just kind of reset. If you're CIU, try and get this ball clear. Casey hits it into the open space. That's a good job. That's a very veteran play there. Get it into the open space. If you're CIU, gotta start getting some shots on goal. Even though there's plenty of time left, just over 3 minutes now. Still plenty of time. You don't want this game to kind of hit a deadlock with you being at the deficit, you know, or the 1-0 deficit. You want to get this goal pretty quickly. As a shot comes in from Casey, not gonna get credited for it as it didn't hit frame. But a shot comes in and Big Turk fits it into the gap. Big Turk makes him pay. A great pass there from Gamehawk off the wall, ends up getting a double tap. Hey, Big Turk always lurking. Renix in the chat inside the game. He watches the streams. Love to see that, man. But yeah, great goal there from Big Turk. Gets it in the back of the net. 1-1 for the game now. A reminder that CIU is up 1-0. They did take game 1. If you're just joining us, thank you. In Casey, oh, had a shot. But it was saved by Renix. Big Turk trying to make something happen. Does run out of boost. He's just getting out of the way. Gamelock's going to get on his rotation. And this should be a defensive possession here for the Rams. See if they can get a counterattack now. A huge shot from Renix just hit the top bar. Could have been a massive shot. They turn right back and make him pay. 2-1 to Rittmeyer. So Rittmeyer's made a few adjustments. I think CIU is struggling to get the ball clear off their line. Playing some good Rocket League though. Don't need to hit the panic button. Both teams are just evenly matched, and if a mistake happens, it's highlighted in a big way, just like that. Gamehawk, you win the kickoff, make a mistake on kickoff, cheat too far up, Gamehawk and Big Turk are gonna make you pay for it. It's 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. 1:40 and some change on the clock. But now I'm interested to see how CIU plays this. Last time it was tied, they kind of sat back, whether by choice or they were forced to. I want to see these guys score, man. I want to see these guys be aggressive on offense and get that swagger that they had last week back. Be creative too. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Big Turk has a chance here to keep it dangerous. He's trying. That's a shot going in. Oh, Big Turk coming from the ceiling, almost had the final touch on it. A minute left now. If you're CIU, you cannot let them get behind you. That's nightmare fuel if I've ever heard it. Just nice. If your opponent's going to get behind you, then that means the ball is going to be in the back of the net. And that goes for both teams, as we almost see Casey get a goal with just over 30 seconds left. Oh, crazy touch from Casey. Keep the ball from just dropping in front of the goal. Another great touch. Shot coming in. The Gamehawk isn't going to get credit with the save. And this is end-to-end stuff there from both teams. Both teams playing great defense. Whoever's going to play better offense probably in the next, maybe the next 20 seconds will definitely walk away with the Game 2 victory. Game out. Last man. Big Turk's going to hit it wide. He's going to come back into the middle. Gamehawk gets back on the ground. Open net, open net. Samuel comes out of nowhere from the left wing into the corner. Casey, it's a 2v1. Oh. See if Gamehawk can get this touch. He can't. Gonna have to get some formation and get a rotation in now if you're CIU. They do just that. Casey misses the first touch, but a beautiful rotation, a beautiful defensive rotation with an open net. It could fall right in. Oh, Samuel gets the final touch right before it goes in. Momentum is definitely in favor of CIU, but Rittmeyer as a whole are playing excellent defense, keeping the ball out of the back of their net. Gamehawk with a shot. It's a drifter. Another save from Samuel. And I like to see this out of CIU. I like to see this out of CIU because in moments like this, you could just be going for the ball. Momentum's on your side. It's bouncing your way. But right now, CIU is playing very disciplined Rocket League. They're prioritizing all sorts of rotations, offensive and defensive, making sure that they at least have a guy in support. And I believe it's going to pay off right here for Casey. Oh, Casey with the missed touch. Casey had that last touch that was going in on could have been going in on goal, but it just hits off the wrong part of his car and goes straight down, and it didn't go in. Oh, 1v1. Gamehawk make him pay. Gamehawk's in. Big Turk's coming in. Off the bar. Oh, Gamehawk tried to get the second touch. I love the creativity out of CIU there. Get into your corner. Well done from Gamehawk. Oh, man, playing a dangerous game there with the rotation. No one there to make him pay. That's what you love to see. Just playing the game. They're just playing Rocket League. Play the esport, play the video game. Someone's going to give you time, take it. And we are now almost over 3 minutes played into overtime. Next goal that is scored will win this game. Not the series, as it is game 2. Oh, Big Turk! Oh, another huge save there from Cal. It stayed dangerous. There's only one person to beat on the goal line. It's Samuel, makes another save. What is going on? That ball's going towards goal. Casey's got to make him a save. He does. Counterattack here for Rittmeyer. The big clearance there from Gamehawk. It's going over the net. Casey's going to clear. He does. Only as far as Samuel. Cal's trying to shoot. He can't. Get the ball clear. Gamehawk does just so. And now the rotation for offense is forward. Big Turk's there. Misses. Gonna have to rotate out. This is crazy. I'm on the edge of my seat. I said it was gonna be over in 20 seconds. I was so wrong. Casey maybe go end to end. Big Turk gonna hit it. It's gonna go towards net. Oh, it's an open net. Gamehawk makes him pay. 3-2, game 2 goes to CIU. Let's go. I love that. 4 minutes of overtime. 4 grueling minutes of overtime. And the patient Rocket League paid off. The patient Rocket League paid off. And what a way, man, to take game 2. Going to a game 3 where it's all to play for now. You're on match point. You're 1 game away from sweeping, but you're playing your best Rocket League right now. You love to see it, man. I mean, there's nothing to it. The only like edit or like real thing I noticed was like at the beginning of that game, it just took them a little while just to get going. They had to come from behind twice, but they responded, and you love to see it. I mean, it's just a perfect way to go into a game 3. You have all the momentum, unless this might go in. Yep, an open net. A silly bounce. You'll see it in the replay. It's just a silly bounce here. Gamehawk doing his job, cutting so early. Might have cut a little too early because of no one's back yet on the rotation. But all good. Just over 30 seconds have been played. CIU has an opportunity to respond here. Casey's going hunting, man. He's trying to clear out the goal line. And that's not what you want, though. That's not what you want. Renix with the assist, Samuel with the goal. And I think we know the strategy now from Rittmeyer, probably for the remainder of this series. They're just going all out. I haven't seen a defensive rotation even get planned. So if you're CIU, try and settle down. Just get the next goal if you can. And just respond. You're in the best position because you know your game, you know what you have to do. Your only game plan is to score a goal. And almost does as Big Turk hits it near post. And the counterattack is on for Rittmeyer as it's cleared by Big Turk. No, not yet. Casey's gonna have to go up on the wall. He's taking his time. And that's a great pinch clear. Oh, we're gonna have an open net here. Casey's gonna try and go for a double. Oh, Big Turk, an unfortunate touch, man. Yeah, right now it's just a series of unfortunate touches for CIU. A cut that came too early and a clearance that just hit off of another car into a open net. But so far, they've responded well. The last minute has been pretty even. See if they can be the next to see if they can be the next team to score and how they're going to respond. While they search for that goal, enjoy some Rocket League ASMR. Let's see what CIU Gold has up their sleeve. Well, that's unfortunate. Another unfortunate. You're doing your job. You're doing just a great job at clearing your line and being in the position you need to be in. Just a good double touch. Makes it 3-0. Now, if I'm CIU, the only reason I'm not panicked here in this situation, not letting it get to my head, is because one, you have the 2-game lead, and 3, this was Rittmeyer's do or die game. They're having to play their best Rocket League. They're the most locked in that they're gonna be. And at this point, it's just GG, go next. Start thinking about next game. Casey gets demoed off rip. A big touch there from Gamehawk. As it is 4-0, a minute 30 left on the clock. In the first 2 games, CIU was doing just a great job of kind of exposing Rittmeyer's weaknesses. They're doing a good job of just kind of exposing their weaknesses. And not only that, they were taking advantage of it as well. If an opportunity came, they're doing a good job of just putting the ball in the back of the net. And so this game is just a little bit more difficult. Caught on their heels maybe a little bit. And this was definitely Rittmeyer's response game. As we're going to definitely go into a game 4, it's looking like. Unless... And I've seen crazy stuff happen in Rocket League. But the goal would have to happen now. So now, if you're CIU, you're starting to see a little bit of the mistakes come into play. The touches aren't as deliberate. The touches aren't as decisive. The other team, Rittmeyer, is putting CIU in situations where they're having to go out of their way to get the ball. And that's really reflective of on the scoreboard as well. So 5-0 is how it will most likely end, unless Big Turk has something to say about it. The ball hits the ground. It's GG, go next. With a 2-1 lead in the series, your CIU are still on game point going into game 4. Probably gonna take a breather here if you're CIU. That's what probably smart. Use all the time that is allotted to you in this little short timeout period. And I mean, I've kind of analyzed everything as far as this game had to offer, and it was just, this wasn't CIU's game. They Rittmeyer adjusted, came out, but now if you're CIU, you're trying to break down what Rittmeyer did in this game. See if you can go at them with the same mentality. I mean, CIU has nothing to lose in this next game. If they lose, it goes to another game. So maybe be as aggressive as you can be. Get an early lead and see what happens. I think that's, if I had a controller in my hand, that would be what I'm telling my team. But that's why I'm in a booth. That's why I'm in a booth, and that's why I'm commentating and analyzing. So for some reason, Casey has left. Casey has joined again. He's back, maybe doing a car change. We'll see. But all right, so a decisive game 4 is underway. Gamehawk's gonna have to come up huge in a 1v1. He does a huge far post save from Gamehawk. He reads the attack so well. And the speed of play right now is there for CIU. They're coming out aggressive. Let's see if someone can get up and get this ball and keep this ball dangerous. And as I mentioned that's something that I really noticed last game, was that the ball just, I mean, they failed to keep it dangerous. They failed to get shots on target. And as there's a shot on target there, Gamehawk's gonna try and get a soft touch, Casey. Casey chooses to live to die another day. As I respect the decision. And the rotations are on for CIU as they go defensive. A huge save there from Big Turk. Love the adjustment, as what they're doing is, instead of going 1 and 2 on the post, they're just going to a position where they can get the ball. They have a play on the ball. So smart play there from CIU in that defensive possession. A good shot there from Casey at the far post. Cal has to come in huge for Rittmeyer, and Big Turk kept it dangerous. Got a near post goal. A minute 20 off the clock, ladies and gentlemen. And that aggressive play has paid off. 1-0 to your CIU Golden Rams. Oh, Gamehawk came in a little too hot. Missed the ball. Gonna have to get a good clearance here for CIU now. It's an immediate response. You went from a kickoff win to all of a sudden a pinch clear. And back to your own net, and it was a perfect pass. Oh, man. Good team play. That's the kind of stuff that frustrates you for CIU, because there's nothing you can do about that. Absolutely nothing. Big Turk running out of boost there. That's fine. He's gonna retreat and get rotated. That ball's gonna hit the top of the bar and get cleared by Casey. A good job there from Casey. Oh no. The double pass off the wall. No one saw coming. Makes it 2-1. Big Turk's ready to go and get this ball. Ready to see it just go off the wall and back towards the open net at the other end. But it just gets double tapped out of nowhere, and all of a sudden a 1-goal lead turns into a 1-goal deficit for your CIU Rams. A perfect start. And 2. I'm sitting here just so frustrated, especially if I'm a player, because there's nothing you can do about that stuff. And the reason that's so frustrating is because you practice and you practice and you practice trying to be the best player you can be, the most talented player you can be, and the most hardworking player you can be, all for things like that, the uncontrollables, to affect the game. But now, all those things that they do to prepare, allows them to be in situations where they can respond. So let's see if they can do just that. Oh, open net, and they're going to respond just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for plenty of goals. It's 2-2. Gamehawk makes them pay for dribbling off their line. Puts it into the back of the net. And it's a Casey. Casey's winning this, and he does. Man, it's a 2-goal swing in the favor of CIU. A huge, massive, important win. Kickoff win from Gamehawk. Casey puts it in the back of the net. It's a 1v1, and Casey does not lose 1v1s. Oh, a huge save there from Big Turk. It is so true. Big Turk is always lurking. Came out of nowhere to make a very decisive save to keep the 1-goal lead as he's cheating near post right now. He's gonna have to come up big again. Casey this time comes out of nowhere, gets the ball clear. 1:20 left in the series if CIU can hold on. Rotations are on for CIU. Casey's gonna have to come up big. It's off the bar. Big Turk, a huge clear there. Gamehawk's already up. He's already trying to get a goal. That's what you like to see. Give your opponents no time to make decisions. Make the decision for them and force them to react. Love to see it from CIU. An open net here now. Gamehawk lacks the power he needed, but Casey gets the cut and keeps the offensive possession alive. Gamehawk's gonna come in here. Oh, the right bar goes haywire. Should be a pretty easy save there, all things considered, for CIU defense. There is a demo. Casey's gonna have to keep it to himself for now until the next man is spawned in. He spawns in. What is going on, Casey? Good clearance. Great job there. Oh man, 15 seconds was left. 15 seconds. Big Turk does all he can. Read the ball the right way, but it just had a little bit too much power for him to make the save. The clearance any other way maybe would have sealed it. But Casey in that situation isn't worried about which way he's clearing it. It's get it out of my goal. So if you're CIU, go for it here. Go for it here. You have the numbers. And Gamehawk's got it. Gamehawk still got it, and it's cleared. And just like in game 2, overtime will decide it. See what happens for CIU here. Prioritize rotations. Prioritize your comms. Prioritize decisive touches on the ball. Can Gamehawk clear his line? He can't. All they're doing is buying time right now. Casey misses. Does he get an opportunity to clear? He can't. Big Turk's got to come up huge. He does, as always. And there's a pass opportunity here. Casey's up. Casey's up. Oh, it's still an open net. Oh, Renix clears it to the corner. That's going off the bar. Gonna have to have a clearance here. Oh no, we're going to a game 5. Well, I guess as we like to call it in the Rocket League business, this is free Rocket League. Game 5s are exciting. Game 5s are the pinnacle of excitement. Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, game 4 goes to Ripmeyer. And like I said in the pregame, this is a familiar opponent These guys are basically the same team at times. 2 goals, two wins to CIU, 2 wins to Rittmeyer, in both of those games. I mean, CIU won the first 2, Rittmeyer won the second 2. Oh man, CIU playing really good Rocket League. I think it's just more right now that Rittmeyer is just taking advantage of just what CIU is offering, and as great of adjustments CIU is making right now, Rittmeyer's just doing a good job of making the real-time adjustments. So CIU, I think you want to win every game, obviously. But let's see what momentum you can bring into the next weeks with this win or this performance. So far, it's something to be very, very proud of. I think the rotations have been just amazing from CIU. And that's a missed touch from at the front post from Casey. You'll see it here. It came in a little too hot. I think the ball just kind of slowed down on him. And yeah, unfortunate scenario. And it's just like game 1. I think if this is going to be my takeaway from this, is that the unfortunate scenarios were very, very fixable here from CIU. So it's 2-0, a little over 3 seconds have gone. This is not the hole you want to be in if you're CIU. Good kickoff win. Casey's going to get there. He's got 13 boosts. Tries to make the most of it. A good move there from GameHawk. So how's CIU going to get out of this hole? They got to be the next team to score, or this could be curtains. But at the same time, you got to look at the clock and be like, hey, we have plenty of time to go get a goal, plenty of time to put our footprint on this game, make an impact. They're not going to be able to do it individually either. They're doing a good job of setting each other up. Right now, that final touch is just missing. Right there, that final touch, that final shot on goal is missing the quality product. This is one of those scenarios you definitely want quality over quantity. Big demo there from Big Turk. That could be dropping in. Oh, Big Turk comes in there and tries to impact the play. Get the ball clear here. Get this ball on your opponent's net as much as you can. GameHawk, huge save off the bar. It's been a crazy shift though, man. It's been a crazy shift to see how the first 2 games were all CIU, just at will, just whatever they wanted to do on their opponent's side of the field. And then the last 2 games have been Rittmeyer just keeping it dangerous in CIU's corners. They haven't even possessed the ball. It's just been in CIU's corner, and it's hard knocks, hard clearances, big touches into CIU's corner. Just keeping it awkward, and they're doing a really good job of just keeping the ball awkward for CIU, and that can be so frustrating as a Rocket League player. Good shot here coming in. GameHawk. As Renix is doing his job to keep it at a 2-0 deficit. It can only go so long because GameHawk makes him pay. Casey does a good job there to just completely deflect the ball. GameHawk's just waiting for something like that to happen. That's his job. That's where he needs to be. He makes it 2-1. and now they need to turn it on. They need to go all aggression. 1:30 and some change on the clock. At this point, I mean, you're playing next goal wins. Because the next goal saves your game, or the next goal could be your game. There's no rotation there except for Big Turk. Big save there from GameHawk. Huge rotation out of nowhere. Big Turk does it again. Can he? GameHawk's. Man, the chaos in front of goal. Could be a huge momentum shift now. It's going to fall right in front of net. The rotation on the right wing. And that's exactly what CIU wanted, though. They had their opportunity. They had their chance to go and get it. To tie it up. Now it's going to take one more try. If you can get this goal scored super early, you can breathe just a little bit. But if you wait till under 20 seconds to get this goal, the chances flee from you tick by tick of the clock. So they have 10 seconds to get this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. A kickoff win could decide this game. A kickoff win could be the difference. What do you have up your sleeve, CIU? Depends on the setup. It's a good setup. A setup you would dream of if you have a play up your sleeve. Here comes GameHawk. Oh, it gets blocked by Big Turk. Oh. The shot that could have been under 10, almost 10 seconds left now. RIT's gonna be clearing everything that they can. CIU could have one last breath here. Keep it in the air. It's in the air. It's a perfect scenario. GameHawk's coming in. GameHawk. Oh, and it's saved by Samuel. Oh. Oh my days. Oh my day. Oh man, you hate to be there. Huge tip of the cap to Rittmeyer. They came to play. Always a GG, no matter what, when we're playing those guys. But man, yeah, G-Hawk Mama, I agree. That's a little bit of a tough loss. These guys had the perfect scenario, had the perfect opportunity to tie the game and go into overtime. And it was a good play by Rittmeyer to get that save there at the very end. But hey, they're still 3-1. They're still in the top half of the league. And if they're playing Rocket League like that, they're gonna win more than they're gonna lose. They're gonna have more chances to win. Nothing to hang your head about. It's just more fuel to the fire. I mean, they had coming in, they had all the motivation in the world to go 4-0, and now they just have more motivation to get that motivation back, or get that momentum back, and get back in the win column next week. But hey, win or lose, just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. An all-time high right now for people tuning in, and I just can't wait to see what is next for this channel and what this season has to offer. But it's gonna be a good one, and as always, GG's in the chat. But win or lose, we're gonna say charge on, go Rams, and we're gonna see you guys next week for CIU Rocket League Esports. Y'all take care, have a good week, and I will see you Tuesday. Charge on.